Okay, we do have a special guest here. He can't come up on stage. We're going to pass the mic to him. Kieran McCubbins. Really funny guy.
I was thinking last night about how people...
This is a joke about like a movie called self-deprecating jokes. I can't do that without people feeling overly sad, you know? And it's like people with disabilities, like we wrote the book on dark humor, you know, so we were living. We were living with my parents. I didn't know what to do. We were living dark comedy, you know, before it was even like a charming thing that a lot of comics do. Meanwhile, you know, like, I started doing comedy like just to get pussy. That wasn't how it works. That makes me, and so that's like every night. That's why every comic starts doing it. And they find out this is how it works. So really, I'm at home doing comedy because I feel like you know around me and with the comics, other people that. There's no joke there, no punchline. So, but what's that? Something I'm selling something? No, what would you say? Don't make me stand up. You're gonna feel really bad at it. I see a lot of good looking ladies here tonight, though. And ladies, I just want you to know, once you go crippled, come back into simple. That's right. What's your name? That's the guy. What's your name? Sarah? I'm Kieran. Nice to meet you. What's the guy behind you? What's his name? Richard. Richard's looking at me like this cripple, like trying to hit on my wife or girlfriend or female in front of me that you might not even know that well. What a freak! You're Richard, I'm a freak. Wait, you getting something both my dicks. Tara, I'm sure Richard is not part of this, but Tara and everybody would know that a lot of men see women as objects they can use, which obviously I'm against that. But it's not a comparable thing, and it's mere heinousness. But what annoys me is that a lot of women see me as a broken object that they can't use. And that bothers me because ladies, it still works. And it's like a frozen corn dog. So ladies, they call me Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels, leading the way. Ladies, we all know what a sugar daddy is, right? I'm more about an imitation sugar daddy. I'm like I'm a sweet and low daddy. You know, boy, but be ladies. But I'll take you out to the place of your choice. Just don't go crazy, you know. I'm not made of food stamps. So that's it, ladies. If you're ever looking for a friend with benefits, go further. All right. Of all the ladies that a Hot Wheel sleeps with, 60% end up being in wheelchairs, you know? What can I say? A pattern It's contagious. 35% of the women I sleep with already use wheelchairs to begin with. And the other 5% sadly never regain consciousness. That's not a nice joke, right? It's worse than Bill Cosby. Have you heard the latest about Bill Cosby? He's gonna be doing a new show. First show out of jail. I don't know who's producing it. Who would host a show that?
Hey, dude, you, shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth. There's somebody to say it. Go ahead. We'll talk afterwards if you like.
It's just the doorway there. The stage. But anyway, Bill Cosby is starting. He has a new show that it's going to be called Wednesday that Runs His Things. Too short in there, Dad. I don't know, was the lighted 8 or lighted 10 or what? Because I wanted to be lighted 30 seconds before it was time to end. I don't want to end too soon, but I don't want to waste your time, your valuable time. Alright guys. What the fuck are you staring at? It's not polite staring at people with disabilities because now I'm nervous and now I forget my jokes. Meanwhile, I was hoping tonight I can make you repeat yourselves, but that way you know how I feel. Alright, thanks guys.
Big applause for Will Romano.
Will Romero.
Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. We having a good time or what? Yeah. All right. It's a beautiful night to be here in America, right? Yeah. It's fucking wild out there, man. It's getting crazy out there, man. Tonight is being a weird fucking night for comedy, I must say, all right? It's like mental illness with a fucking microphone. And nobody's addressing the motherfucking elephant. I was addressing the wheelchair halfway through, man. He was standing there for so long. After a while, I'm like, dude, I just wanna, I don't know. He's a little mean, but that's okay. That's okay, though. So it's a crazy time to be alive. It's a little wild out there, right? It's a little wild. You guys realize that anybody at this point could become president of the United States? Anyone. I will elect Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. I don't want him to be president. I just want to watch him debate. And halfway through the debate, he goes full on Pulp Fiction. And he pulls out a fucking gun. And he tells the opponent, do you read the Bible, motherfucker? There's a little passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17. I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who try to poison and destroy my brothers, and you will know my name is Presidente de America. Because they gotta play identity politics, right? They gotta play identity politics. They have to get the Latinos to go to the ballot. So, follow up to that one. This room is fucking creepy tonight, man. Monkeypox, click! I got a fucking recorder over here. Click! And he disappeared like Hannibal Lecter at the end of Silence of the Lambs, right? I don't know, man. It's a little wild out there. My IQ started dropping the other day. by 2 points. I went to the movie theater and I was watching this movie called Cocaine Bear. I was watching the fucking movie and thinking, yeah, my IQ is dropping. However, it inspired me to do the Latino version of it. It's called Crack It Chupacabra. I already started writing down every character. Every character in the movie says the word somebody. Every character is a Latino character. Because that's how we say it, you know, that's how Latinos were very passionate. So it was like somebody, they were saying that lions and tigers were dying from COVID-19. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was curiosity that killed the fucking cat, you know? I mean, that's important information for us here in New York because we got lions and tigers everywhere, right? Granted, we do have a lot of cougars. We have a few in the back. These guys think that they're at a fucking football game or something. They're like, yeah. Gotta address the elephant in the room. No, man. They were saying that lions and tigers were dying from COVID-19, right? And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Curiosity kills a fucking cat. That's important information for us here in New York. Because if you take your significant other to Italia, aka Staten Island, and coincidentally you happen to encounter yourself with a lion, and the lion looks at you directly in the eyes, and they make that sound, that they make that. Look at me. I am the captain now. My first thought is, hey, are you vaccinated, Mr. Lion? Show me your vaccination card, Lion. I don't want to die from COVID-19 from a fucking lion in Staten Island. Speaking of vaccinations, everybody here got vaccinated? I know, I can tell. It just makes no sense to me, man. Just never, from the very beginning, it never made sense to me. The names. Johnson and Johnson. 2 names, 1 shot. Pfizer. 1 name, 4 shots. They should have called it Goya. If it's Goya, it has to be good. Every Latino would be vaccinated, right? Si es Goya, tiene que ser bueno. Anyway, a friend of mine the other day, he's like, how do you come up with all these stupid jokes? I'm like, dude, I smoke a lot of marijuana. I call it La Marijuana because that's what my grandmother used to call it. Every time I went out, she was like, Guillermo. That's my slave name. She was like, Guillermo, when you go out, don't ever smoke La Marijuana. You're gonna end up crazy like your Uncle Ruben. I was always polite. I'm like, thank you, Grandma. However, Uncle Ruben smokes el crack. This crowd sucks sometimes, you know? That's a great joke, man. That joke is such a good response. They're like in their own little world, you notice that? Like, they're talking over there, they're talking over here. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in the back. They're just looking at me like,
Go to the next one, bro. Next one.
You're not helping.
Next one.
You're not helping. So like our great host, he said that I am from El Salvador. It is true, I am from El Salvador, aka the 4th Mexican country. According to the reality TV show called Fox and Friends. Remember that in 2018, Fox and Friends on national television, they addressed 3 Latin American countries as all Mexican countries. Every Latino was jumping up and down, like, oh my God, ay Dios mío, Fox and amigos, they are racist. I was like, relax, they're not racist, they are retarded. They're supposed to be journalists that don't know anything about geography. And we are way too many Latinos. Don't believe me? Let's go down the list. Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, El Salvador, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, Dominican Republic, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. Oh! the Bronx, LA, Freeport, Hanks. There's a lot of Mexican countries, motherfucker. I don't feel the same. I hope that it's just not alcohol what you're taking. I don't like blaming alcoholism on people, you know. I'm sober 9 months and I can see it clearly now, you know. When you can tell when somebody has issues, you know. It's all good, it's all good. I like you, I like you. I'm sorry I don't feel the same way. I'm sorry, I don't feel the same way. I would like to love you, but I got standards. You know what I mean? Oh, what a night! I love this crowd, except her. I like you. I like you. I like you. You're all good. She's giving me the finger, like that's gonna hurt my feelings. You know? I'm a fucking comedian and I'm bombing tonight. Nothing hurts me more than this. I don't know if you have noticed that.
Yes, you are.
And this guy is trying to talk to me in Spanish.
That's right.
Should I leave you with one last joke? See, based on results? Now this is true. I've been doing comedy for about 4 years. I got recognized the other day at the supermarket. This lady tapped me on the shoulder and I turned around and she said, "Yeah, I know you. I recognize you. I have seen you." Comedy. She's like, "No, you were in the movie Apocalypto." I was like, "Yeah, I was in a movie directed by Mel Gibson." She was like, "Oh, how could you work with that man?" I was like, "How could you watch movies by Roman Polanski and Woody Allen, lady? If you didn't figure that one out, I cannot help you." So, I don't know. I smoke a lot of weed. And sometimes you smoke la marijuana and you get some crazy fucking thoughts. Here's a thought. I don't know if you guys have ever realized one thing. When a country, a nation, an empire is about to collapse and go into complete fucking chaos, the people, not the elites, not the rich people, not the billionaire class, people like us, we get obsessed with felines. We get obsessed with fucking cats. You ever notice that?
Oh, no.
Think about it. Think about it. The Egyptians, they had cats all over the walls. They're no longer with us. The Roman Empire, they love lions and tigers at the Colosseum. They're no longer with us. The Maya, the Aztec in Mexico, they worship the jaguar. They made him their god. A 400-pound cat that can crush your fucking skull with a single bite. I know that because I watched the movie Apocalypto. America, we got Carol Baskin, Joe Exotic, Tiger King. It's not gonna be a follow-up to America. It's not gonna be a follow-up to that guy either. This is what I'm trying to say. The next time that you see a cat lady, we all know the cat lady, right? We all know the cat lady, right? Look at her straight in the fucking eyes and pull out a fucking gun. And tell her, "Do you read the Bible, motherfucker?" There's a little passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17. And you leave them hanging, and you disappear like Hannibal Lecter at the end of Silence of the Lambs. That's my time. Thank you so much. You guys have been great.